Thanks, Nana.
You're welcome.
Okay. So this project, it's called Senior with Seniors. It's my little, make sure he's still in the video, he's cute. But this is my project called Senior with Seniors. And I'm interviewing a bunch of elderly people just to ask them about all the things that have happened in their life.
Okay.
So I'm going to ask you kind of a lot of questions, but I love talking to you and I love hearing from you.
You'll have to talk a little
Yes.
bit louder.
Okay. I love talking with you.
Yes.
And I love hearing from you. And I'm going to ask you a lot of questions.
Okay.
But if you don't want to answer any of the questions, you don't have to answer any of the questions.
Okay.
Just make sure you let me know.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to go ahead and have you start off by telling me your name and your age.
Okay. My name is Hilda, Hilda, priest, and I am 100 years old.
And we're so happy to have you, Nana.
Thank you.
Yes. So, with you being my great-grandmother, how many kids and grandkids do you have?
Well, let's see. I have had 4 children,
Mm-hmm.
2 boys and 2 girls. Now, grandchildren, let's think. Oh gosh.
Well, there's Mimi.
I'm wondering how many I have.
Wait, no, Mimi's your kid.
I'll have to ask Teresa.
Oh, I know.
Um,
And there's already so many great-grandkids, too. I mean, I'm one of,
yes.
what, 7? There's so many of us.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So, whenever you were younger, what jobs did you work?
When I was working
Mm-hmm.
in England,
Yes.
oh, I was a typist and a telephone operator.
Okay.
Yes.
Did you also work at the optometrist?
Well, I did. I didn't take down any shorthand. I did know it, but I didn't take it as a secretary. So I did typing and the phones, I don't know what to call them, with all these plugs you plug in to people.
Yes.
I forget what it's called.
I
But
can't
anyway,
remember.
in an optical company, and we used to, the company, the factory part, used to make glasses and goggles and all that for the soldiers, and the airmen and all that. So, and then part of the company, Lever's Optical Company in London, we went to work one day and there wasn't anything there. It was a great big hole in the road, in the building. It had been bombed, during the night. So we were very lucky. We missed that because we were home. And it was just a little cat that was missing.
Mm-hmm.
And about 6 months later, we found the cat. She was at another optical company that didn't get bombed, and they didn't know whose cat it was. Oh, and its fur was all burnt.
Okay.
Yes.
Did you work a job when you came to America?
Pardon?
Did you have a job when you came to America?
No, not here. I did work later on after the children were in school. I worked at a Presbyterian daycare, Presbyterian church, and for the little ones, children, they were all under 4 years old, and I loved it. The little children, they were so sweet.
Yes. Okay, so I'm going to start asking you some more personal questions now that have more to do with my project.
Okay.
So You're 100 years old.
Yes, I am.
Do you feel like you're 100 years old?
No, I don't, really. I really don't.
Do you feel older or younger?
I just feel normal, neither way. I don't feel older. I mean, I know that I can't walk because I'd had accidents and then I wasn't able to walk. But if I could, I'd be up here just like you. I feel okay. And I'd be walking around doing things, which is good, I think,
Oh, yeah.
at my age.
Okay. So you told me that you were born in London.
I was born in
Yes.
London.
And then when did you end up immigrating to America?
Let's see, I was married in 1945 and I came here there were 20,000 brides on the ship, and I came the following Valentine's Day, the following year, the Valentine's Day. Got married in May
Okay.
1945.
When you came to America, where did your ship land?
New York.
New York? And after you left New York, where did you go after that?
I went to Florida,
Mhm.
but there was an awful mistake on the boat. All my luggage was made to go to Georgia,
Mhm.
but some of the family didn't want me to go there. Not my family, but the American family didn't want me to go there. They wanted me to come to their house. So without me knowing, they changed my address to Florida.
Hmm.
And I was just frantic. I thought, well, my mother won't know where I am. My dad won't know where I am. And the people in Georgia wouldn't know where I am. So it was a bit confusing, but it all got settled, so that was good. So I finished up in Orlando, Florida.
Okay. And then when did you come to Texas?
Pardon?
When did you move from Florida to Texas?
To where?
To Texas, Tyler.
Oh,
Where you are right
it's-
now.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, I don't know the year.
Do you know about how old you were?
No, I don't know that. I wasn't thinking about years then.
Oh, yeah.
You know, my mum was on the children. Oh, I thought that was somebody there. Yeah, you know, you don't keep dates then. You know, I didn't. I didn't know how important dates would be in my life, but they really were important.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Okay. And then growing up in England,
yeah.
What was your favorite part about growing up in there?
Growing up in England,
Mm-hmm.
oh my goodness. England is a small country, but there's lots and lots to do, and it doesn't take much money to go anywhere because it's a small island. England is an island. And, there was just everything to do there, you know. And as children, when it was summer holidays, my mother would make a bottle of lemonade, a big bottle of lemonade, make us sandwiches, and we'd go off to this big, huge park, stay there all day and play on the swings and roundabouts, and then we'd save 1 penny of our money that our mother would give us. We'd each save a penny so we could have coconut shy. All these coconuts were on, what you call them, on stands,
Mm-hmm.
and you throw the ball, and if you knock the coconut down, you get the coconut. but you
Oh.
lose your penny, you know, if you don't get down. So we always tried and never got coconut down. Oh, and I was longing to take my mother home a coconut. Oh.
Yeah. Was it hard growing up during World War II?
No, we sort of went on the same as we always did, but we slept underground at night, you know. And then when it was bombing day and night, we'd go underground at work and take our typewriters down there and work, you know.
Mm.
So you weren't really scared. I don't know what you felt really. You just got used to that was everyday life. I mean, you were scared,
Mm.
but not to the point where you'd go crazy. But when the war was over,
Mm-hmm.
I was in the office one day, in the manageress's office, and another worker was in there, and all of a sudden she darted under the table. And I said, "What's wrong with you?" Oh, I thought I heard a bomb coming. And I felt so sorry for her, because there was kind of a screaming thing, but it wasn't a bomb.
Mm.
So that's what they sound like when they're coming down. It's a big, big scream. And it feels as though it's coming right at you. Oh, it really does. And so we slept upstairs one night instead of going underground. And then from here to that corner over there
Mm-hmm.
was a house. This bomb came screaming down. I thought it was for us. And you know what's so strange? You don't feel anything. You don't get real scared. I don't know, I guess you think it's the end, but you don't scream out or anything. You just lie there in bed. And it hit the house about from me to over that corner. And I watched them bring one of the dead children out. So that was, you know, in years when I was 14. I think the war started when I was 13, but we went underground when I was 14.
Okay. Now, you've been alive for 100 years.
Yes.
Do you feel like there was any moment in your life that has impacted who you are the most?
There's what?
What do you remember a moment that you feel like changed your life?
Oh, when I married an American.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, that changed it forever. The way they talk and the way they live, you know, it's all different, very different. Some things were good, some things were bad, you know, but on the whole, you know, you kind of live with it all,
Mm-hmm.
just like anybody else would.
Yeah. So, do you have a lot of moments in your life that you look back on and feel happy about?
That I was what?
Do you have a lot of good memories in your life?
Good memories?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, everything was really good, you know. Didn't really have any bad things in my life.
You don't have very many regrets?
Well, no, I don't think so. Except that when I got married, there was a box at the house about this long
Mm-hmm.
and about this wide.
Mm-hmm.
And my mother said that this girl that knows me, this woman that knows me, because I used to go to her work in the summer and watch them work, and let me use her veil as something borrowed, you know,
Mm-hmm.
on my wedding day. I didn't open it until I was ready to go to the church. We opened it up, and there were 3 big holes, like about this big,
Oh, wow.
at the bottom of the veil. Oh my goodness, I was so embarrassed. And it looked like a table runner to me. It didn't look like a veil.
Mm.
I was so embarrassed. So I didn't like that at all. But I wore it. And then when the man took the photos, the wind was blowing, and it shows these 3 big holes in the veil.
Oh, goodness.
So,
Okay. Let's see. All right. I have 2 questions left for you.
okay.
The first one is, what do you feel like makes your life worth living? I mean, you've lived 100 years. I mean, what's kept you going this whole time?
Oh, definitely the children.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love children.
Mm-hmm.
And oh, they were my life. They really were. And of course, family,
Mm-hmm.
you know. So that was it, mainly, the children.
Yeah. Okay. And then my final question is, do you have any advice that you want to share to the younger generations of today?
All right. Well, I would think, oh my goodness,
You can take your time.
of course, be nice to your parents, you know, honor your parents, be very good to them, and be friends with everybody. You know, don't argue with others, you know. If there's something that you don't like, just keep your mouth closed and you get along with everybody. And what else? Oh, I don't know, just love your parents, love your family you married into and all that.
All right.
So,
Thank you so much, Nana, for doing this interview with me.
I'm sorry my answers weren't so good.
I loved your answers. You
Good.
shared so much. Do you want to show everyone your goat, since you are the goat?
Now this is a goat because your dad always called me Goat.
Mm-hmm.
And so for my birthday, he saw this goat and he put at the front, Nana Goat.
Mm-hmm. What did you first think when Dad called you the goat?
Oh, nothing. It was just normal.
Yeah.
I didn't really think anything of it. It was just like a pet name.
Mm-hmm.
So this one followed me around, and the other day, she was in the bed beside me like this, and the covers were all on me. This is the honest truth. And I thought, oh, she'll be cold. And I put the that's it. Oh, I put the cover over the goat.
Oh, Nana, you're so funny.
And I told Rylan.
You mean Amy?
I mean Amy.
Mm-hmm.
I told Amy, I better not tell many people that. They think I've gone off my rocker.
Alrighty.
So,
well, thank you, Nana, for doing this interview.
I
I'm
hope
so
I
grateful.
did a little bit of good.